Phil Veasley, the Urban Connector here. Today we're taking a look at the 10 most insane intersections around Raleigh. Before we get started, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe. Raleigh was recently ranked the best place for driving in the country, which is actually an honor that carries a bunch of negatives. Mainly, that means it's extremely difficult and not safe to function outside of the car. Despite being one of the busiest shopping areas in the city, Briar Creek Commons stretches across US 70, but if you wanted to cross between those two shopping centers on foot, you'd be greeted with a 9-lane crossing with no crosswalks or pedestrian signals. Look at that massive slip lane. Do you live at one of the apartment complexes less than a quarter mile from the mall and want to walk there? Not so fast, unless you're a car. Wait, well, then it's probably not that fast then either, as this is one of the most clogged areas of the city. This is another crazy situation where the upcoming interchange project may actually make it easier to traverse on foot. As North Hills continues to grow and evolve, Six Forks Road does not. For patrons who want to traverse the two sides of the massive development, they're faced with crossing 9 lanes of busy Six Forks Road just north of I-440. For the billions poured into North Hills, it's a shame that there hasn't been any pedestrian bridge or other pedestrian improvements here. Head over to the website for some of my personal ideas to improve pedestrian connectivity in this area. Sticking with the shopping center vibe, Capitol Boulevard at Old Wake Forest Road is another situation where you're faced with crossing 10 or 11 lanes to get from one shopping center to the other. I-87 was built to kind of relieve New Bern Ave, but unfortunately there's been no investment since then. And it's very, very dangerous crossing conditions in some of the more low-income areas of Raleigh where people actually have to get around without a car, but it's just not safe to do so. 5 Points, which is actually 6 Points, is one of the more dangerous intersections in Raleigh. It is slated to get a makeover rather soon with a peanut about. This extremely overbuilt half Cloverleaf greets you as you're making your way into downtown from the south. Neither of these roads carry anywhere near the volumes that warrant a full interchange in the middle of downtown. Hopefully one day these can be reworked into something actually inviting and conducive of being a walkable, vibrant downtown. Not the biggest intersection, but Western Boulevard at Avon Ferry probably has some of the highest pedestrian counts in the city due to its location on the NC State campus. It's really a shocker to me that no booster or somebody with big money hasn't self-funded like a pedestrian bridge or something to put their name on it. South Saunders at Trine is just flagrant. I mean, look at it. This is another kind of lower income area of Raleigh. You got a future BRT line going in, but just no pedestrian infrastructure, no real ways to get from A to B outside of the car. And just look at the amount of lanes. Just insane for a road that doesn't carry that many people. While just outside of Raleigh, 70 at White Oak is another example of not being able to get in between two shopping centers on foot. Let me know in the comments if there's any intersections you think I missed, and also please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.